I think that people right now might be feeling like everything's possible. All the change starts here in our mind.
Yeah.
Wow, what's a big change you remember you did? You broke like a glass ceiling that we all have at some point, and that after you cross that glass ceiling, the next stage it's unfolding, and you get to enjoy all the fruits of that next stage.
Yeah. Great question. So I think the first breaking of the glass ceiling, I started working with a Tony Robbins coach. I hired one of his coaches.
Yes.
And he challenged me to 30 videos in 30 days.
To record them?
So every day I had to post one video for 30 days.
Play record,
yes,
right?
I could not miss a day, or else I would have to send $500 check to McDonald's or so. I had to promote a company I was against, right? That was the pain.
Yeah.
So every single day I had to post, and I was traveling through Europe with my mother. And on the 29th day, I remember I couldn't get Wi-Fi, could not. And I was going crazy. I was like, I am not going to lose this on the 29th day. So I managed to post a 1-second video.
Really?
Just like, hi. That's all I got.
Wow.
But I was determined.
Yeah.
And what that challenge did for me is get me really comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And it got me going. It got the momentum going to start creating and start expressing what I have to share. And that was the first ceiling that broke.
Wow.
And that's why I so highly advocate coaches. Your life will excel when you hire a coach, because they can see things that you can't see. They can push you. It's just like going to the gym and hiring a coach. You will have a rock hard body within 2 months versus trying to do it on your own. You're a year out if it ever happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was glass ceiling number 1. Glass ceiling number 2 was actually that lecture that you were at.
Oh, really?
For me, that was the first time I stood up and gave a live talk.
Wow.
Other than at Toastmasters. I knew at some point in the future I will. And so I started preparing. I went to Toastmasters to start getting my skills there.
Yeah.
But that was my first one.
Wow.
And I loved it.
Yeah,
and that was
I can tell it.
Yeah, that was my dream the whole time, is to actually be up there and love it. Not to be scared, but to like enjoy every minute.
Yes.
And I was so excited at the end of it. I was like, oh my God, I finally achieved what I've always dreamed of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so good. And
Thank you.
It makes me think about something that it's the visualization of using yourself, enjoying it, because sometimes we just visualize doing the thing, but we don't get involved in the feeling we want to feel. Yeah. Imagine somebody would say, I want to do a public speaking, like a talk like you did, but they don't spend time thinking about how do I want to feel, because maybe you go there, you are giving the public speaking and you feel like this and not enjoying it, and it's like, fuck, I'm not good enough and all that stuff, and you hate that experience.
Yeah.
And it's like, but why? If I wanted to be a public speaker or do this event, and it's because we don't spend time thinking about, I want to do the public speaking like you did, and as you did as well, I want to love it.
Yes.
I want to love it. So you went the extra mile thinking about how you want to feel.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
Great point, especially for your entrepreneur people. I watched a video, and I wish I could remember who it was with, because he deserves the credit. Maybe it was Simon Sinek. He made the point that so when you get up on stage and you think, I'm nervous. Well, what are the sensations of nervous?
Yeah.
Your heart starts pounding. You're
sweating.
Your palms are sweating. Like, you're really, you have anxiety.
The voice.
Okay, but if you ask, it was Simon Sinek, I'm glad I remembered. If you ask a professional athlete, what does it feel like to be excited to play? They said their heart starts racing, they get the sweaty palms, and the sensation is excited.
Yes.
So if you switch your mind frame, your mindset from I'm nervous to I'm excited, boom, all of a sudden the fear goes away. It's like, no, I want to do this. This is fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. And it's the same physical feeling.
Same physical feeling. It's just a shift in mindset, shift in labeling.
Yes.
Yeah? And then all of a sudden it's something you can do with ease.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think this is a really good point. Thank you for bringing it out, because I think public speaking, when they make polls on how people feel about this stuff, people is more afraid of public speaking than death. I'm being honest. Yeah. People is reporting that they are feeling more afraid of public speaking than death.
Yeah.
So it's like, boom, here's a really good tip. I got another one talking about public speaking and feeling confident and feeling you are good enough. That it's from a personal trainer in Spain. He's called David Marchante. He's a Guinness World Record for the most weighted pull-up, like 160 kilos or something like that. Did one pull-up in a TV show, El Hormiguero. Yeah, and he's a good guy. We got to talk together, and I follow his work. And he said, when I'm in front of a stage, when I'm feeling nervous, because I care about the value I'm gonna bring, so it's normal to feel nervous a little bit. He says, I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna press, like contract my quads, my quadriceps. So when you feel like they're planted like a root, like a tree, you feel like connected. You feel like solid. And this contracting your quads, like for 5 seconds, 6 seconds, like people don't even notice if you are like, you know, dressing like this.
Right.
You feel the confidence, you stop shaking, and you can still start feeling this connection with the people. And then with the labeling of excitement, boom, you start your kick start like the first 2 minutes, like boom, really like high.
Love it.
And after 2 minutes, the pressure, everything, the nerves are going. It's just the first minute, right?
Yeah, it's the first minute. And that's actually, remember when I took 3 deep breaths and I had everyone do it with me?
Yes.
That was for me. I mean, it also calms the environment down and it brings everyone centered, but it also gave me the 3 breaths.
Yeah.
So it's a powerful way to start. It's a little trick that it was helpful.
That's a good one.
You know why people are scared of it to death? Or more than death? Because it pushes the button of not good enough.
Yeah.
It's the fear of being rejected and fear of not being good enough.
Yes.
It's like really, it's like a knife stabbing at it.
Yes, exactly.
And that's why people are so scared of it. So as soon as you let go of that again, you can show up so much more free.
Yes. And you care more about what you think about it than what other people think.
Yeah. And it's not about you. That was the other thing I had to like keep reminding myself. It's not about me. Everyone is there for themselves.
Exactly.
They want to learn.
Yes.
I'm just a vessel.
Wow.
Yeah, if you take then it takes the pressure off. It's not about me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So powerful. I love it. I love it so much. And I was thinking about what you were talking about, the love letter.
Yes.
That's a good topic. I really want to go deep on that because it's where we start touching vulnerability.
Yeah.
And all those wounds that we have sometimes from the childhood. I think everybody has these little traumas, little wounds that we get to heal as grown adults. We have the responsibility, I think, to heal those wounds and spread that knowledge that we got, the learning from that, healing the wound to all the people.
Yes.
So what were one of your wounds, or what are one of the wounds you are struggling with right now? And if you feel like sharing them here,
sure.
And I will share mine as well.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I will go first.
Go.
Yeah, and then you go. 100%. I think one of my wounds right now is, that's a good one. It's not feeling that I have to sacrifice my career in order to be part of somebody else's life, to connect with a partner. That's it's not possible. Sometimes I feel like I cannot be a good enough partner with somebody that I love because I'm too focused on the business side, and that they will not accept me as I am, really looking for growth, looking for contribution, looking for creating content and sharing and caring about the big community, etc. So that I will not be able to attract somebody that will accept me as I am. That I will have to sacrifice all this to be able to spend more time with that person.
Yeah.
And this is a big one. This is a big one for me. Accepting that I'm perfect as I am, and somebody will want exactly what the quote, the Rumi quote, what you are looking for is looking for you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm glad
what
you
you want
that.
is wanting you as well.
Yeah, because that's what you're describing is also what I'm looking for. No, it's the same.
Look at that, yeah.
No, I want someone that wants to be driven to make a change in the world and has like this energy and excitement, and to come together and collaborate and lift each other up and excel on together.
Yes.
I understand the fear though, because it's when you're starting something, especially now, this is kind of a baby.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, 100%.
And a relationship is also a baby. It takes a lot of.
Yes.
So if there's a way to come together and do it together, that it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
But yeah, be open. You have your own answer.
Yes, and what I did, a really cool trick that I did that I want to share with everybody, it takes like 4 seconds. 4 seconds trick, and I needed a lipstick, a red lipstick. Yeah, me, a lipstick, an all man lipstick. Yeah, all men as well, lipstick. So I took the lipstick, I went like this, and I went, no, I'm kidding. I just went on the mirror. I didn't put it on myself. Just on the corner of the mirror. On the right lower corner of the mirror, I wrote there, I am enough.
For sure.
There in the mirror, that I will see it for sure,
yeah.
Every single day, at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Perfect.
Every single day, I am enough. I will read that in red color, that the red in our eyes, it's like, boom, alert. It's something that, you can't miss it, exactly. Yeah. So this is something that I'm reminding myself. And when I feel like that, like you said, I'm connecting with that confidence vibe, and boom, I can attract that. So this is my wound. I'm working on it, and
I love it.
And I thank you. I appreciate that you share that, because it makes me feel like, wow, yes, indeed, people is looking for that as well.
Same, 100%.